For Wine Enthusiast TV, I'm Michael Schachner, contributing editor for South America. Today, we're at Lapostolle in the Colchagua Valley, and we're in the very scenic Apalta vineyard. I'm with Andrea Leon, winemaker and communications manager. Tell me a little bit about the history of Lapostolle and when the Marnier-Lapostolle family came to Chile.
Well, the Marnier-Lapostolle are the creators of the famous Grand Marnier, the orange liqueur, and this was founded by one of the daughters, Alexandra Marnier-Lapostolle, and her husband. They wanted to have a New World wine, so they traveled the world and they found here in this corner a block of old vines of Carmenere and Cabernet Sauvignon planted on 1920, non-grafted, Prephyloxera. So that was a little bit of friends living here in Chile. They fell in love with the place, and well, this is how it all started.
Your vineyards are biodynamic.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about what that is and what that means for the wines.
Biodynamic is a way of making agriculture. It goes beyond grape producing, but it's a way of life for us. It involves not only the grapes and the vine, but everything that's around it. The soil, the stars, the moon, the rhythm of the earth, the animal, of course the human being, and energy that works around it. It reveals the origin of the grapes in a clearer way because there's no external input to make that more generic, to get really the purity of the fruit and make the environment richer. A very natural way of getting all that expression from the grapes into the bottle.
Andrea, Clos Apalta is regularly in the Wine Enthusiast Best of the Year lists, be it Cellar Selection, Top 100. Tell us about Clos Apalta.
Well, Clos Apalta is the best wine we make. It's our top wine. It's made with all these great grapes we get from Carmenere, mainly. So it's very different. It has the soul of this rare Bordeaux grape with the terroir of Apalta. And we add a little bit of Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, or Petit Verdot, depending on the vintage. It has so many different layers of complexity, which translates on great different levels of aromas. The tannins are very polished, they're powerful yet elegant, and that comes from all the care we put in the vineyard, but also the really handcrafted winemaking we make on the winery. It has a special winery designed just for making this wine. So well, Carmenere is so deep colored, you can see that in the glass right away, that rich, deep, dark purple color.
A lot of spice, a lot of graphite.
Absolutely.
On the nose.
Yeah, that's great Carmenere from Apalta for me. Always has that graphite notes from the granitic, soils we have here on the hillsides of Apalta.
It's like you can come at it from different angles and find something different every time. Aromatics, flavors, mouthfeel, intensity, finish. I guess that's what goes into making a really world-class, complete wine.
That's the idea. You have all those flavors, and then in the palate, it's very round, velvety, but very fresh at the same time.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now we're in Lapostolle's second year barrel vault. We're about 75 feet underground. The ambient temperature is about 59 degrees, very natural. And Andrea, this is just one of the things you can see if you're visiting Lapostolle.
Yeah, absolutely. We're open to all our friends and visitors, and we want to show many different aspects of what Lapostolle is. And one of them is, of course, this amazing building. It's 7 floors underground, the granitic rock of the hills in Apalta, and this is where you actually taste some of our wines, surrounded by the barrels of Clos Apalta, who are resting here for over a year in this particular room.
And who designed this incredible building?
Well, this was designed by a Chilean architect called Roberto Benavente, who lived in France most of his life. So he was able to put both cultures together and make a building who looks great, but also have a state-of-the-art technology to make the best wine we can.
And beyond the winery, what are some of the other things on the property?
Yes, right next to the winery, We have Lapostolle Residence, which is our Relais Chateau boutique hotel. And you can do a lot of different activities while you stay at the hotel. Also, if you can only come and visit, and then you can go outside with a horse, by feet, or on a mountain bike, and you can see the vegetable garden and the animal farm. The idea is to have a whole experience. So if you're a food and wine lover, of course, you will enjoy our tailor-made menus, all the different wines, older vintages, new vintages, barrel tastings. If you are a design or architect lover, of course, you can discover this building and also the residence who has a great architecture and the best wines.